Alright, so it has been approximately 1 month since I finally installed a vermicomposting tower in my house, and it is a big thing because I have always wanted to have a vermicomposting tower or some sort of vermicomposting system with myself. So it has been 1 month, and today we are going to discuss what exactly is vermicomposting. Vermicomposting is made of two words, vermi and composting. Vermi means worms, and the word composting means basically to rot the already existing things that are there in nature so that it can be used by the soil in form of nutrients. So let's say we have a lot of kitchen waste in form of vegetable peels and leftovers, so we can compost it or make sure that they rot properly so that they are broken down into nutrients so that they are readily available and usable by the soil. That is called vermicomposting. When we do composting with the help of worms. Now, I have been in this field for like 3 years. I started with gardening, I took care of my plants, and then later on I started with composting. And then later on, when I mastered composting, then I went to vermicomposting. This is a 3-layer process for me. I have always wanted to have a farm of my own, or to be able to say that yes, I have a green thumb. So this is how I went about it. So there's a little bit of difference between vermicomposting and composting. In composting, like, you just take a container, you put all the rotten material in it, and you leave it at that. That's also composting. The one that I do is called layered composting, in which I put one layer of soil, then I put all the vegetables that I need to compost, and then I put another layer of soil, which is more friendly for apartments, so that because there is no smell in this, and a lot less pests if you cover it with a lid. Now for composting, you need a lot of heat. It grows exponentially. The rate of composting grows exponentially with heat and if you mix it properly, and the amount of enzymes that are there. So the amount of enzymes that are there are directly proportional to the heat. However, when we come to vermicomposting, because we already have living organisms called worms, in this case red wigglers or Acinetida, so they have a very peculiar temperature range in which they can actually survive. The range is 15 degrees Celsius to 30 degrees Celsius. Anything less, they can survive, but they will not be reproducing so much or doing the composting part so well. And anything above 30 degrees, they will again start to lose their reproduction system and start to lose their speed. Anything above 45 will obviously kill them. So in India, when you have extreme winters, the worms can survive. However, in extreme summers, you need to provide water to them. Water in the sense that you have to spray water there. Vermicomposting is so great because, you see, the population of worms, every 3 months, it almost doubles. Why? Because these worms reproduce rapidly, and one worm's lifespan is about 3 to 4 years. So in 3 to 4 years, they are reproducing so much that in almost 3 months, their quantity doubles. I started with around 50 worms like 1 month ago, and currently I'm already at the doubling stage because I had provided them the conditions as per their reproductive needs. So that is all for today.